Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I am gonna go ahead and do a sister tag with my little sister here. And I have my niece behind the camera, and she's gonna ask us some questions. We don't know any of the questions at all, and I'm gonna go ahead and respond to the questions that she has for us. I believe that she has 10 questions for us, so we're gonna try to get through all 10, and I hope that this you guys know a little bit more about ourselves and our relationship. Shimmy shake, shimmy shimmy shake. My niece is gonna ask some questions, but before that I do want to introduce my sister here. We are 5 years apart. We're pretty close. Obviously we have matching sweaters over here. Interesting. But anyways,
too much together.
Right.
We do way too much together.
Yes, and I'm sure you guys seen her on the vlogs that I've been posting. She is like my little personal trainer over here. So we've been getting our workout on in our garage. So it's nice to start, it's nice to have that second eye to start building our gym in the garage, because we have some things coming in. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah, me too, because it's like living my dream through her. So that's how I feel.
Yes. So let's go ahead. And do you want to say anything? You want to say something about yourself? Introduce the YouTube fan.
So I'm Stephanie, but I go by Steph. That's so weird when people call me Stephanie. So I'm Steph, and I'm 26.
And I am Justine, and obviously you guys know me already. I am 30 years old. I will be 31 soon. Oh my goodness.
And how many? To what?
My birthday's at the end of the month, and
it's what? Wait, it says it's 15, 20, 25, so 13 days.
So my niece is gonna ask us some questions, so let's go ahead and do question number 1.
Okay. What's one thing you guys like about each other?
Do you want to go first or me?
Okay, you go first.
Let's see. One thing that I like about my sister, I love that I could be myself, like completely raw with her. I mean, it's just like really hard for me to be raw with people, but with Justine, it's just no filter, and I know she's always gonna be there for me. So I don't know, there's not one thing, it's just that just overrides the whole thing. There's no secrets, there's nothing.
I feel the same. Well, one thing that I love about her is that when I'm like when I'm going through stuff, or when I'm thinking about something, she makes me realize like the bigger picture. She makes me realize the bigger picture all the time, and it definitely puts me at ease. She definitely knows how to calm me down when it comes to certain situations, and I feel like we level each other out, because she's super calm and like I'm super like pew,
yeah.
And then she puts me right here. But you guys, I'm learning, and we learn from each other every day that we're together.
Yeah. And
I think that's important, because you know we keep each other kind of like in check.
Yeah, we're definitely on each other's toes, and like you tell me when I need to speak up a little bit more, and I'm definitely like, yo.
Yeah, because my voice is always like speak up. But you know, sometimes there's a time and place for that, and sometimes you just have to be careful with your words in general.
Yep,
definitely.
What's something you guys have in common? It could be more than one.
Okay.
Gosh, so much. Like so much, but not so much.
Even like growing up.
Yeah, growing up. I think what we have in common is like the way that we care for each other. Like so much. Like the way that we're so protective over each other. Mm-hmm. Like Justine has always been like mommy number 2, and I just feel like that's just how our family is, even when it comes to like our niece and nephews. So we just have that, like we have that in common. Mm-hmm. And the fact that well, now that you love to work out, and you've been pretty solid in it, so I don't know, that's so crazy to really think about. We never sat here and really had to like ask.
I know, we really didn't. And this is I just want to let you guys know that this is super raw. Like, we don't even know what these questions are, and we're really just like thinking about it, and we haven't, like she said, we didn't look at the questions prior before recording this video. So we never really think about this stuff. I mean, we can have deep ass conversations and be like, and like tell each other this, but we've never obviously done like a sit down like this, and we're put on the spot with these questions. But to answer that question, oh man, what do we have in common? Oh gosh. Well, yeah, we do have sister tattoos, and
we have the same basic.
I think something that we have in common is our drive and our ambition to be better than what we are. And I think that inspiring each other is what we definitely have in common. We never look at each other with jealousy, anything like that. It's super, our love is like super pure and super solid, and we always want the best for each other, and we never have that look or ugh, like she's doing this,
like the way in my,
she's doing that. We support each other.
But like the way how I view it is her wins are my wins. Simple as that.
Yes, I love that one.
Yeah, I know.
I love that one.
I told you, I'm her brain. And she gave me credit today for that. I was like, I told you I'm your brain.
What, when we were working out?
No, in the bathroom, remember getting ready, and I was like, I told you I'm your brain. And I was like, pay credit where it's due, and you're like, okay, you are my brain. Alright.
Anyway, so question number 3.
Okay, describe your sister in 3 words. Steph answering for Justine and Justine answering for Steph.
3 words. Let's see. I want to say ambitious, loving, frantic.
I love that one. Okay, so 3 words that I would say for you would be calm. What? She ain't calm?
She usually like,
my niece is all.
because in the mornings I'd be like, wah!
Man, so calm, supportive, athletic.
Do you guys have like an inside joke?
Oh God, we have so many. We have so many inside jokes.
What's one that you can think of? One of us has to think of at least one.
Right,
right.
Okay, let me think of an inside joke. Remember that song that goes down, 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 down? No,
I don't like that one.
You don't like that inside joke? Fine.
No.
Real and raw thinking in the process.
But that down, down, down one, we can go with that.
I could go with that one. Down, down, down.
And I know exactly what day, not the day, but where we
what
were.
event, what, yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna go with
the same one.
Okay, we're gonna go with the same one.
Okay. What's one thing that you think Auntie Justine think Auntie Steph is good and bad at?
Oh, okay. So who should go first?
You go first.
Okay. So she could. So she's really, really good about. Man, you're good at a lot of things. So it's really hard to like narrow things down. But you're really good at. I want to say. She's really, really good at knowing like the human body and knowing what pressures, and she's really, you are. And remember, I don't know if y'all see it, but I was like, oh, she has healing hands, but like she has healing hands, like literally. She really knows like the pressures, and especially with us having like a Theragun, she's really good at knowing which muscles to use it on and how to use it, and yeah, what muscles target, you know, you're working out and the Theragun, and I feel like she nails it all the time. And one thing that I think that you're bad at, did you say bad at?
Give it to me, girl.
I don't think that you're bad at it, and I think that you're still learning, and no one's gonna know off the bat. But I would say, and she's learning through Joe and I, but a lot of life stuff, like
things
just
like the questions that I have of like purchasing a home, because now I'm at this age where I'm like, okay, now I need to step out into the real world where I'm gonna move out of my parents eventually. Now I'm asking her for myself,
because we don't learn that in school. Like we really don't learn that in school. So and you learn off of experience, because we've been through the process, or we've been through the process.
And you know what, that's one thing I love about having an older sister. I always say that I have the cheat codes, because I have older sisters, and I will, like, even when I purchased my first car, I brought both of them to the bank, and I was like, all right,
Right.
what you gotta say about purchasing a car, and don't be trying to remind me because I have my sisters here and they know.
Right, because we don't want nobody to be swindled, because we know sometimes there's some dishonest people that work in that industry, and you know, we see it all the time, like people being swindled for their money. And yeah, we're definitely a second pair of eyes. I mean, I guess it's not a bad thing, but it's like I don't know.
I guess it's just like I don't know, I guess you can say, and where I'm growing, and it's something I could be better at. And then for me, I would say what I love about Justine, she's quick to handle the biz naïve, all the time. She's great at like just processing things and handling it. But her worst area, and we talk about this often, is she's always up here, and she doesn't know how to level herself as in being like, not everything needs a reaction, you know, and that's okay.
And when you tell me, like, when I hear your voice, like, I get calm. Like, I'm the same way. Like, when I hear her voice and when I'm right here, I'm like,
it's okay.
Yes.
It's okay. We're gonna be all right. Or it doesn't need a reaction.
Yeah. There we go.
You think you're best though too when you're calm, because when you're like up here, everything kind of just.
And I always want to like figure shit out. I always want to like make sure that it's like figured out. Like I need to, like, before I go to sleep, it has to be done type stuff. And sometimes it's not.
It's kind of like the saying, like not every question is gonna have an answer. Sometimes not knowing is enough, and that is your answer.
Right. Do you guys have any weird habits or obsessions?
Ooh. Yeah.
What?
When she leaves the house, she always has to come back for something.
Oh
and
gosh.
your obsession? Houses. My house obsession, decor.
I know.
Boom.
I'm so into that. Oh my gosh.
But I love that because we both love that. But I know it's definitely your obsession because she has a home.
I love like aesthetically pleasing things to look at. It makes you happy, and if you have a home that makes you happy, you're happy, and then you do the things that you want to do. I don't know, that's how I feel. I feel like that's how I grew up, because my mom always had always decorated our house growing up. So
yeah,
I definitely got that from her.
Okay,
so your weird obsession is cleaning, and she's really good at it. Okay, so her oh my gosh, so she like even this week, like she has even taught me how to like disinfect everything. And yeah, definitely organization and cleaning is your weird obsession. I guess it's not weird because it's kind of a good thing these days.
It's good. But sometimes it's a little much sometimes. But hey,
you can never be too extra with cleaning, because shoot,
she can literally be thinking something and I can like hear it.
Yeah.
And sometimes I have to tell her like, stop thinking, I can hear it. She's like, well, stop answering it. And I'm like, whoa, creepy.
That is kind of creepy, huh? Tell her, just answer for yourself. It's totally fine.
Plan, like, remember the night before? I like to plan my, like, the next day, like, especially if it's gonna be busy.
What do you think her favorite movie is? And what do you think her favorite
Oh gosh, because it's the same. It's the same, so I guess we could both answer, right?
It is, but then it's not.
Okay, so our favorite. Oh no, I know yours.
Because that's together.
Okay, so we'll say ours together, and then we'll say ours separate. Okay. So hers is Love and Basketball. It's her favorite movie.
She's not really like a movie person. She's more like reality shows, like Love and Hip Hop, 90 Day Fiance, bro. Like, and then our favorite movie together is
No Strings Attached.
That's our favorite.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. When you were younger, what's one thing you guys fought about a lot?
Oh gosh, a lot of stuff. I mean, like, we didn't fight a lot, but we would always bicker.
I don't know. I was more of like
she likes to mess with me all the time.
And like I would always try to hustle your ass for like the next Jordan. So I would like,
because I had a job when I was like 16 years old,
and I'd be like, ooh, I'm gonna get something on my sister's, and I'm like, oh, you gotta buy me the next Jordans that are coming out on Saturday. I don't know. And when we argue about maybe taking each other's stuff typical. Like, you took my shirt without asking. I'm like, hee hee, I don't care, I wear that stuff at school and I just look good.
Now I don't really care because she can wear.
Yeah, now it's funny because as
closet.
we get older, when I lived here, she's like, oh, I use your shirt. I'm like, whatever, I don't care. Cool story, bro.
I think if anything, one thing that we actually kind of thought about would probably be like the relationships that I was in, like in the past. Because my sister, I mean, I didn't understand it then, but I understand it now because she always wanted, you know, me to find me, and she was like, what are you doing? Like, even when I got pregnant with Mason, it was hard because, you know, it wasn't a really good relationship then. So yeah, so that's one of the things that we kind of like,
but it was never like we fought about it,
right,
and we hated each other. It's just kind of like, yo, wake up.
Right.
But I'm gonna still respect what you want to do at the end of the day.
Right.
But I'm gonna let you know.
Okay, one thing that changed growing up, like a major change.
Ooh, I want this
that's
one.
a good one.
Your openness. Like, you're learning to be more open, and I love that because I mean, I'm closed off too, but meaning with like our KP girls, shout out to them. Like, you're really learning to just be like, you know what? These are our sisters, and they got me. And I love that because I love to see you grow in that way, because I've only seen her with one really solid friend her whole life, and she's 30. So, but, and then to make these friends in her 20s, and now seeing her just being like welcoming. Well, not that she's not welcoming, but you're definitely welcoming them in more because you're being more open, and I love that.
Yeah, I never really used to be that open with people. I'm very like particular about who's in my circle. Anyways,
As you should, though.
that ass though. Sorry, I had to say that one.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
It was different. It's different now. It's really different. You're like, not really, but today, as we speak, yeah. Okay. And that's a funny one because I don't want to get too sentimental because yours was sentimental. So
I'm very sentimental.
I'm gonna make y'all laugh on the other side of the screen, okay?
Okay, this is like a bonus question, so it's like funny.
Okay.
Don't get sentimental this time.
Okay.
Okay, so if your sister was in jail, what would be the first crime that came to your mind?
Bro, she probably popped off on somebody, because one time she almost popped off on this person at McDonald's because they were open, but it was late at night. We think the workers were like messing around, and she was like, hello, because she really wanted
I really wanted.
And I was like, and she was driving around like really like mad.
No, that was a weird night because we were working out. How many years ago was this? This was a minute ago.
Probably like 7.
Yeah, and like and we were at the gym hecka late at night, and then right after the gym I was like, ooh, I want some french fries. So we went to the McDonald's drive-thru and literally no one was there. And I was like, what the heck? So I kept driving around and I'm like, they're open, I know they're open, like lights were on and everything.
So mad.
I get out the car, I drove around twice, and then I get out the car and
for some damn french fries.
and then I opened the door to McDonald's door and it was open. And then I'm like looking around. That was kind of scary because like, what if there was like a killer or something in there and they were like, because the door was open. No, anyways, long story short, we didn't get McDonald's. We didn't get McDonald's. Probably fighting somebody.
I'm always trying to flossy somebody over for my family though.
If she were to go to jail, the first thing I'd be is like, oh great, who did you fight today? I'd be like, oh great, who is it today? But yeah, that would be my answer.
The last question, do you guys think you guys have a closer bond now or when you guys were like younger?
Definitely no.
No, because when I was little, I would always cling to her. Like, really? Remember you cried in the line? Remember when you dropped me off in kindergarten?
Oh,
we were always really close, but I feel like it's just super mature now.
I feel like it just every year, I mean, even when we were little, it leveled up. It just levels up. So thinking back then, it's kind of like, but I feel like now it's like, you know, but I forget about this. I don't know why my memory is like, but yeah, you're definitely, you're totally right because we were so young and I feel like I had this bond and I feel like, you know, I always had to kind of like take care of you when we were little. And yeah, it was weird because it came naturally. Like, I mean, I know that our parents always like, you know, take care of your sisters and love your sisters, and even when we were in grade school. So yeah, it was always I was always thinking about my sister, and I never had to think like, oh my gosh, like I have to like her, like I don't like you. I don't want to be around you. I always want to
got no choice to like me.
Real.
We gotta give a shout out to them. Follow them. This is their Papa _ the line, and then this is the back. Yes. So support them. Make them sell out. Yeah, because we're ready to support them too. And these shorts, Savs. Shout out to Savs. This is actually Joe's friend. But yeah, we love their shorts too.
And then also, I will link all the information down below in the description box. We all need to support small businesses during these times because those are the ones that are being hit the most. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this video right here. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video with my sister. And hopefully one day she'd be able to, you know, venture off into her own YouTube journey. You feel me? Comment down below if you guys agree with that. Give me some thumbs up, because thank you guys so much for watching this video.
Bye, y'all.
And until next time, I will see you guys soon.
Okay.